What is payroll? Payroll is the total amount of money paid by a business to its employees over a set amount of time. Payroll, also known as the amount employers pay their employees. From an ethics in business viewpoint, payroll is a critical department as employees are responsive to errors and irregularities. Good employee morale requires payroll to be paid timely and accurately. Next, I will show the calculation on how to get their regular pay, overtime pay, commission, piecework earning, and gross pay. First, how to get the regular pay. The formula is hourly rate times by regular hours. For example, I will calculate Aida's regular pay who works as an administration in GTG supermarket. Her hourly rate is 11 ringgit and she works for 40 hours. So 11 ringgit times by 40 is equal to 440 ringgit. So Aida's regular pay is 440 ringgit. The formula for overtime pay is overtime rate times overtime hour work. For example, Shakirul in human resource work overtime for 8 hours. His hourly rate is 40 ringgit and 50 cent. He works overtime for 8 hours. So 40 ringgit and 50 cent times by 1.5 times 8 is equal to 174. The reason why we times 1.5 is because the federal law requires that hourly employees who work more than 40 hours in a work week must be paid at a higher rate for the overtime hours at a minimum of 1.5 times the employee's regular pay rate. Next, I will show the calculation for the commission. The formula for commission is total sales times by the commission rate. For example, Nurul work as a salesperson in GTG supermarket. Her total sales is 14,500 ringgit and the commission rate is 5%. So 14,500 times by 5% is equal to 725. So Nurul's commission for that month is 725 ringgit. Is piecework earning. The formula for piecework earning is numbers of units produced times the various rates per unit. For example, Amirul in production department managed to produce 300 packets. For the first 50 units, 50 cents will be given, and the next 100 units, 62% will be charged. The next 50 units, 75 cents, and the next 100 units is 1 ringgit and 25 cents. So for the first 50 units will be times by the 50 cents is equal to 25 ringgit. For the next 100 units times by the 62 cents is equal to 62 ringgit. And for the next 50 units times 75 cents is equal to 37 ringgit and 50 cents. And the next 100 units times by the 1.25 cent and is equal to 125 ringgit. So the total pay for 300 units is 249 ringgit and 50 cent. Lastly is the gross pay. Gross pay is a set amount paid plus an additional amount based on sales. The formula gross pay is equal to salary plus the commission. For example, Azwa as a salesperson in GTG supermarket has 520 ringgit for her regular pay, 195 ringgit and 50 cent for her overtime pay, and 700 ringgit for her commission. So 520 plus 175 ringgit 750 cent plus 700 is equal to 1,345 ringgit and 50 cent. So as a result, Azwa's gross pay is 1,395 ringgit point 50 cent.
Company needs capital to start up the business, so we use our own money around 400,000 ringgit as the initial amount. As to add more for our capital, we get loan for our own relative at 100,000 ringgit and from Bank A at 150,000 ringgit. As to calculate the interest amount, we use the formula I equal to PRT, which P is price, R is the rate, and the T is for the year period. For loan from relative, the P is 100,000 ringgit times 0.05 for the 5% rate and with multiple for 6/12 for the 6 month. The interest rate for relative is the interest amount for relatives is 2,500 ringgit. Next is to calculate the future value by using the formula S equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of N. P is the price, I is the interest over compounded number, and the N is the year multiplied by number of compounded. For the loan for the relative, P was times by bracket. P was 100,000 ringgit was times by bracket 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 1/2, and we get the future value at 52,500. For the loan from bank A, P is 150,000 times by bracket 1 plus 0.0375 to the power of 14, and we got the price at 251,145 ringgit and 11 cent.
Section 3A. We identify the land, asset, equipment and machinery used in our company. The cost of land in real market is 500,000 ringgit. The asset is 400,000 ringgit. The equipment is 150 ringgit. And the last for machinery, that is 250 ringgit.
Based on the fixed cost machinery, we construct a depreciation schedule for 5 years using two ways, that are declining balance method and sum of year digit method. Firstly, we identify the cost of machinery, useful life, and scrap value. We include calculation below. For annual rate of depreciation, the formula is R equal to 1 minus square root of scrap value divided by cost. For depreciation of certain year, dt equal to R times book value T minus 1. Accumulated depreciation is dA equal to C minus C bracket 1 minus R bracket the power of N.
For calculation for book value at the end of year, the formula is BVT equal to C bracket 1 minus R bracket the power of N. For the method 2 is the sum of year digit. The formula is S equal to N, the bracket N plus 1 bracket divide by 2. For the cost is 400,000 and useful Our company received an invoice for machinery cost date on 4 June 2017 from supplier B with the term 215 and N13. If the invoice is paid on 7 June 2017 and 28 June 2017, how much supplier B needs to receive payment from our company? 7 June 2017, rate discount is 2% and invoice amount is 400,000. For the formula for cash discount is equal to rate of discount multiplied by invoice amount. For example, 400,000 minus 8,000 equal to 352,000. And for calculation for 28 June 2012, there is no discount for 28 June because it is already exceed 50 days. Payment is 400,000 and our company have to pay 352,000 to the supply B.
Question 4. Based on the bank loan that our company has identified in Table 1 at 6% compounded monthly amortized by 12 months. This is how we calculate the monthly payment. The conclusion is the monthly payment is RM 12909.96. For the question B, construct the amortization schedule. We have provided the amortization schedule in this video so that we can show you how we get the answer for the amortization schedule.